Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Charles Tulip, and today we are playing Tonda City once again. Yesterday I built the amusement park in my city, and I did not like how it turned out. So I thought today we could work on that amusement park again and try to redesign it a little bit so it looks more how I want it to. So let's go ahead and click play here. Now, this is the perfumer that I built yesterday as well, but we do not have the flowers here that the perfumer needs. And I'm assuming that those are actually unlocked in the Fontainebleau region, so either today or tomorrow we might also go to the Fontainebleau region and start a new city there. Look at these people walking down the street. They're so very cute. I did do a bit of decorating off screen, like I said I would. So I think all of the houses now have their little lights and flowers, and I actually still need to place some benches in some different spots around the city, but I did try to decorate a lot of the shops as well. One thing I do want to decorate is this pottery studio. This one I did not do yet, so and it looks like we have a new request. I will get to that in a second. I just want to place some flowers around this pottery studio. Oh, let's go ahead and randomize that. I think those are the only windows. Let's get some lights above the doors. Okay, maybe I can't place a light above this door. Sometimes this game actually has been pretty good about being able to place lights on the diagonal and whatnot. So I definitely thought I would be able to put a light above that door. We can just go ahead and put a light up here and here, and there's actually some crates back here. Now, for some strange reason, in my research menu, a lot of the things I already researched are now showing that they are not researched yet, and they disappeared from my menus. So we're going to have to spend some time unlocking things again. For example, this clock gate I had unlocked is now showing that it is not researched. The wooden furniture decorations are not researched. And then a lot of these things which I've already placed, for example, the newspaper stand, the pottery, the launderer, the third floor housing, like all of these are showing that they're still locked, which is really strange. Also the merry-go-round and the Ferris wheel. A lot of these things that I already placed got locked behind the research menu again. So I don't know why that happened. I did do a bit of work up here as well. I got rid of the little plaza that was in this corner that just had some picnic benches and whatnot in it. I replaced that with this post office. Now, it seems to me like the post office cannot connect to the road because I drew the road right up to the door here and it's still showing this. So I think the post office is non-functional for now. The apothecary I placed here also needs some kind of crops or medicine or something to run the apothecary. I've got the library here, which I did place yesterday on stream. And then I also placed the jeweler here. So that is operating. That looks nice. I decorated that one as well. So it's got the little flowers on it. And yeah, I put a school up here. I don't think I did that during the stream. I think I did that afterwards. But I was just not super happy with how things were coming out yesterday, especially this amusement park. So I was actually thinking about moving the amusement park to a new location where we could have more room for it. And then I do want to put in some more trees and some greenery within the amusement park. And maybe rather than just painting the whole area with the plaza, we'll do some little paths to the different rides and whatnot and make it look a little more like a park, amusement park, I guess. The Jagger KK says, "Hi, Charles." Hi, Jagger KK, how are you doing? Let's go ahead and check out this request that we have. How do you make up for lost time? I lost sight of my friend for 20 years. I'd love to reach out to him again, perhaps by writing a letter. Could you help me compose it? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good as well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I saw the typo. That's okay. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. I just started the stream here, so I have not made too much progress on anything yet, but I do want to um redesign this amusement park that I built yesterday. So that's going to be kind of the goal for today. Um, I guess I have to write this whole letter for him. This is a little bit strange. I'm sorry I haven't contacted you in all these years. Okay. Um, wow, I wish I went with the other option to make him write it himself. Uh, okay. I still have these wood figurines you carved for my birthday. Those fishing trips we went on are some of my fondest memories. Okay. Perhaps we could visit each other again soon. I played the demo for this a few months ago, but haven't bought the full game yet. Is there a significant amount of stuff added? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if I could just get through this letter writing, I can kind of show you some of the new stuff. But the demo stops when you have a population of 120 people. And in the game now, I have almost 600 people living in this city. So I think just that in itself is a big addition to the game. Yeah. So, and I still have quite a bit of room on the map. I think I can. You can kind of see the border here when I mouse over it, but I've got all this room back here. I think you can pretty much fill up this map and as many people as you can fit. Are you still unlocking new stuff at this point? I am. Yeah, I'll show you the research menu as well. So also I think in the demo, the research menu might have ended at the town or the small town level, one of these. There is this new mechanic in the game where you actually have artisan residents and then the bourgeoisie residents. Which do the artisans do different jobs in the city, and then the bourgeoisie don't work at all. Yeah, I think it was small town. Yeah, yeah. Let's look at the research menu. I can show you what else is in here. So for the town, there's like a chapel, which is really cute. The newspaper stand. There's also the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round, which I placed up here when I was trying to build my amusement park. So those are very cute assets. And then there's all these little buildings in here: post office, perfumer, library, social club. There's like a fountain called a water ballet. Love the amusement area. Thank you. I'm not super happy with how it came out. I want to do something different with this. And I was thinking about moving it to a different location in the city and possibly putting it up here because I think we'll have a bit more room for it up here. Um, so I might just start doing that now. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think so. I think it needs a bigger space actually. And then we can kind of draw some paths for the like within the park and put more trees in there and stuff like that. So that's what I want to do. But this guy actually wants a post box close to his house. And it looks like this is his house right here. So maybe we can just place this right next to his house. That makes sense. Okay, let's see what he says. My hands are shaking. Now that everything is ready, I don't know if I have the courage to mail the letter. Be courageous. I'll do it. I posted my letter. Now we wait. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I might just start by drawing some roads up here. Let's see. I think it would make sense to have some kind of entrance into the park. And I don't really have a vision for this, but I think we could put an entrance into the park there. And these are all the things that I put in the amusement park area. There's a puppet theater, there's a ball throw, the Ferris wheel, the street organ, the kiosk theater, and the merry-go-round. Maybe if I start moving these things up here, I can get a better idea of where they should go. Are those all of the amusement items, or are there more? Um, those were the things that I kind of associated with the amusement park. I had kind of a weird glitch in my game where a lot of the things that I researched are actually showing that they're not researched anymore. So, like, for example, even the Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round, they got locked behind the research menu again. There is this fence that comes with it. You can unlock the fence that has the little flags on it and stuff. That's odd. It definitely is. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just opened my game and all these things were not researched anymore. So they disappeared from my menus down here. What I was going to show you is there's this category called leisure. So these four things are in here. There's also the merry-go-round and the Ferris wheel, and it looks like three more things that are locked right now. I don't even know what they are. So those are, yeah, there is several things in the leisure category here, which I guess would be good for an amusement park, but those are just the ones I have unlocked. So did they completely relock for you? They did, yeah. For example, the Ferris wheel here is locked now for me, so I can't even place another one. I guess all I can do is move this one that I had already placed. And that is a little annoying because I did want to use the fence, actually. And that is also locked in my menu. Maybe let's go ahead and research the merry-go-round again. Maybe we can unlock this fence pretty quickly. So I guess this Ferris wheel needs a little road in front of it. Let's try to draw that. I'm trying to think of this more like an amusement park, like something I would design in Planet Coaster or something like that. I just, I feel like I don't have a lot of inspiration for this. Um, we can at least connect that to the road. And then there was another thing that I had unlocked that also disappeared, and that was the clock gate. Because my original intention was to use the clock gate as the entrance to the amusement park, but that also got locked again. And I did forget to place that originally. We have a new request, so let's check it out. My long-lost friend gives word his response arrived at the post office. I'm trembling, I'm really shaking. Please, could you retrieve the letter from the post office for me? And then we can open it together if I have the guts. Okay, so here's the post office. I just had to click on that. I don't have the heart to read it. You open it and read it to me. Oh, look, there's his friend. He says, my dear friend, you never left my mind either, but life has a way of keeping you from doing the things that are most important. I'm sad too that it took this long for us to get in contact again, but now that we have, I'd be delighted to visit you for tea or lunch. Those fishing trips were a treasure. We caught a marlin once. Can you imagine that? We had to throw it back into the water. Let's arrange to meet soon. Okay. It wasn't a rejection. He wants us to meet again. Thank you for your assistance. Okay. Hmm. Maybe I should do this actually. I should assign more people to the research center. That way we get more research points faster. There's also this huge fountain, which I have not placed anywhere either. And it's very cool looking. I just don't know where to put it. I feel like and maybe this is just my problem, but the game, like the way the game unlocks all these things later in the game, like the city hall and this clock tower that I placed here and the big fountain, these all seem like things that would go in the downtown area or like the main street or like, right facing the train station, that's just how I think of it, but you don't unlock those things until later in the game. So I had to actually move some houses to even put these here, which I'm glad I did because I think it looks good. But then again, I don't want to keep moving houses that I've already upgraded and stuff. So that just might be my problem. I don't know. I don't really know what the solution for that is. Maybe we can get a road coming out this way. I would like to have some kind of plaza in the amusement park. So maybe we should put that right here. And we could get some of the picnic tables in here. Okay, that's a lot of picnic tables, but maybe it would also make sense to have some of the food stalls inside the park as well. Because you would want food inside an amusement park. So I might just get the cheese and the fruit stalls right here. Let's go ahead and add workers. And then we might need another warehouse, or maybe this one will be enough. Okay. I just want to move these because I actually think they should go back here. And I think I did like the lanterns, using the lanterns with the three lights on them. So we'll place a couple of those. Maybe I will go ahead and move the merry-go-round over here. And I kind of just want to move these things back. Maybe it's not going to let me move those tables. But I want little bit of grass in between the plaza and the road. So let's go ahead and redraw the road a little bit farther out. Okay, we're still not getting cheese delivered. Looks like we maybe need another worker. So what I'm kind of thinking is to put the entrance to the amusement park right here. And then we could get a fence going around this. And maybe I will just paint this road back this way. Maybe we can get something going behind here. Okay. Yeah, I just want that to be a little more straight looking. Let's go ahead and place some trees. So I might go with the medium tree because there's this nice cypress type tree, I guess. So let's go ahead and place a few of these. Um, I kind of just want to move this over a little bit so it's more centered in the trees. Yeah, and maybe we can move these and get one more tree in here. Maybe the hedge fence would look nice. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and draw this around here. Okay, this is already looking 100 times better than what I did yesterday. Yeah. Okay, and maybe I will think about painting some more or some different grass in here. It really is. I love it. Well, thank you. I'm trying my best. Actually, I do feel more inspired today than yesterday. I was just I don't know. I don't know what kind of mood I was in. Not like a bad mood, just uninspired somehow. I think I want to extend the plaza here actually. And maybe we can put some benches. Let's go ahead and get I think this bench matches the tables, so I might go with this. Okay, we can unlock the Ferris wheel, and then the fun fair fences are only 500 points. I think I will erase a little piece here and put a tree or something. Maybe it would look better with the dirt path. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move the benches as well, actually. But let's put a tree in here. Maybe not that tree, maybe uh this one would look nice. And I want to put the benches around the tree. Okay, that's pretty cute. That is pretty cute. I kind of want to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to draw a little plaza over here. And then you go in with the dirt path. And then the benches. One other thing I forgot to mention that is new in the full game is there are actually different maps, different regions that you can play in. And if we look at the map here, the next region that we can go to is called Fontainebleau. So we can check that out real quick and just see what it looks like. I did open this in another save file, but not this one yet. So yeah, so there is a different map here with a huge lake. It's pretty, I think. There's not as much building area here, but there's actually different houses. And I think this is more like a farming community. So yeah, the houses look different, and there's also this farmer's residence. That's very cute. And it looks like we have some of the same stuff unlocked here in the food and apparel categories. And then we probably need, oh, look, there's also a granary. I wonder what that does. Yeah, but I want to go back to the amusement park. I just think that's interesting. And I might do something with that today. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, looking at this again, I kind of want to move these lights over to the corner here. Um, okay. Let's go ahead and put a couple lights back here. And maybe we'll just get, I don't know, that's kind of a lot of lights. Maybe I will put this simpler street light here. Okay, that looks kind of nice. It's just bothering me now that the streetlights are not centered since I made the plaza bigger. But then again, I want them to be like spaced evenly with the tables. So maybe I should keep these where they were. And then I could actually put these on the corners. Let's see. Okay, it's interesting. Now we just need somewhere to put these last few things. I at least want to put the ball throw in the amusement park because I think that makes sense. So maybe we just draw another road back here. And I'm going to erase that bit. Okay. Okay. And then I do want to make a little plaza. I kind of want to do something similar with the merry-go-round that I did with the Ferris wheel and put the trees around it. So I might move that as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this. It probably makes sense for it to face this way. Let's just see. Maybe we can give this carousel a little more space. So I'm actually going to bring this down and then this way. And let's see. This can go Yeah, right there. Let's go ahead and put the trees around it. And maybe it would make sense to put the trees all the way back here. I think they should be a little closer in, actually, a little closer to the carousel. Okay, yeah, that's cute. And now looking at it, I want to see if there's a smaller version of this tree, which maybe I should have checked before I deleted them all, but yeah, I think maybe we'll go with this one instead. Let's just see the different options here. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's adorable. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the hedge around it. And there's a little space back here, so maybe some flowery bushes. Yeah, I think I want to stick another one in this corner. Okay. Okay, that's cute. Um, hmm. Let's go ahead and get some of those trees behind the ball throw here. And maybe the hedge behind that is not really a straight line. That's okay. Okay. I also noticed this while I was playing yesterday, but you can actually freely rotate the things if you just hold down the mouse button. I thought it would only rotate in these steps like this, but you can actually put stuff anywhere you want. Um, yeah, let's try to straighten this out actually. Okay, that looks a little better. We need some more lights. And I wonder if I can stick lights on the carousel here. I don't know where they should go exactly, but I do want there to be some lights on this. So it looks like I can kind of stick them to this frame. Okay. But I don't know about up here. Maybe we just put a couple lights here. I think we have enough points to research the fences. Yeah, so let's get those. And then we actually need 900 points for this clock gate. I want some lights around the carousel. And let's just see if the lights can go on the carousel anywhere. We can put one right there. Okay. I can't believe I didn't try to put lights on anything yesterday on any of these amusement park items. I just really wasn't even thinking. But of course these things look a lot nicer with all the lights on them. So I don't know if I should put something back here. This space is looking a little empty. Maybe we'll just do some more trees. Yeah, I don't know if we need that little path there. Um, so maybe one of the large trees or one of the medium trees here. I might get this one. And let's go ahead and put some more benches. Okay, so I do want to place this fence, and there's two different fun fair fences. There's this one has flags on it, and then this one has lights. So the one with lights is very cute. I almost think we need to enclose the whole park. I kind of want to do a hedge around the whole thing. And then I actually want to do another fence outside the hedge. So it'll be a little bit of a double barrier. Yeah, and let's connect that up there. Let's maybe even draw straight across here. I'm just going to erase that little bit of dirt. Let's continue this. So, just trying to see where we're going. I think it needs to come up this way and then across. And then I actually think this tall wooden fence would look nice. Yeah. Okay, so that looks really nice as a barrier to the park. Although, let's check it out with the shorter wooden fence. Hmm. Okay, I kind of like that as well because that shows more of the hedge above it. And then I also want to see this metal fence. Okay, I think the metal fence is the answer. That looks really nice. Um, okay, it's gonna make like a tiny segment right there. Let's try to do it this way. Okay, and we'll bring it around all the way around here. This point I'm gonna have to move out a little bit. Here we go. Okay, that looks adorable. Now I want to use some of the flag fencing around the ball throw. So I think, and I want this to have 3 segments there. Let's see if we can get 3 segments on this side. Maybe we'll just go with 2. And maybe I would actually like to squeeze another bit of fencing in between the trees and the hedge. So the trees can only go so close to the ball throw. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit the fence in there. Maybe. Let's just see how it looks. Yeah, maybe it's not worth it to do that because you can't see it very well. And let's just see where else we might want lights. I think we'll go with 2 lights over here. Maybe one there. Let's get some up here. And we'll kind of go around the Ferris wheel here. We almost have enough points to research the clock gate. So that will be kind of the finishing bit on our amusement park. Okay, I like this so much better. Uh, this is looking, this is more how I imagined, I guess. Although I did not have, yeah, I did not have a real clear picture yesterday. This is what I wanted. So I think it looks fantastic. Um, I think it was a good idea to put the food stalls in here for a little food court area. That looks very nice and cute. And I don't think we need these other things, the street organ and the puppet theater. I don't think we need them. So we can actually leave this plaza down here and maybe we'll do something with that. Let's see. It looks like we don't need a couple workers here. There's going to be less demand just because we haven't built houses around this area yet. Let's research the clock gate. And that is right here. So I want this to be the entrance to the park. If I can put that where I want it, we'll just fix up the road leading in. Oh, I got an achievement for building my first monument. Okay, that looks fantastic. I like that a lot. Let's go ahead and build the road out here. Maybe we can squeeze a road right here. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get something like that. Very cute. Okay, there's actually no demand on the Ferris wheel anymore. I'm worried I blocked something in. I'm just looking at this road here, this path, and there's a really awkward space where the height is higher, like the curb is bulging out into the road. So I don't know what's going on there. It might just be because of the shape of the clock gate. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try not to worry about that. Let's get some street lights out here. Okay, why is there no demand? It is showing green on all these areas. Is it because people can't? I mean, the people are walking underneath the gate, but as soon as I place that, it's acting like they can't get in anymore. Hmm. This does seem like it seems like they can walk underneath it. So they're still getting into the park here. There's just no demand. Uh, let's try moving that over there real quick, just to see if that is the problem. Maybe it will take a second for this to update. I think I do want some more of the flag fencing. along here. And I guess that's a little too close to the fruit stall, actually. Let's try to draw it from this side. Nope. Maybe we gotta move this guy a little bit. Okay, so we'll have our little food court area like that. Let's also, I'm gonna put a fence right here. And then maybe some of the light fence. You know what might be cute though is the one of these archways. Or maybe 4 of them actually. And then we can put the fence in between those. Yeah, super adorable. Okay, I do like that. I like how that looks. I kind of want to get some more of the fence. Let's see if we can fit it back here. I think these lights are in the way. Yeah, okay. Maybe having 3 fences is going overboard a little bit. I don't know, but I think it looks nice. Uh, yeah, let's move that guy up a little bit. I think it might be intersecting the hedge, actually. Okay. Um, let's see. Let's check these buildings. There's still no demand here. That's so odd. I don't know. The fruit stall has demand now. That's weird because I actually moved the fruit stall. Maybe if I just kind of pick that up and put it back in the same spot. That's weird. That's so weird. Okay, I was also thinking about putting this flag fence around the carousel. And then a little bit more over here. And then I kind of want a big wooden arch back here for this one. And let's go ahead and put a little more of the fence on this side. The fruit stall is the only thing that's working in here anymore. So if we put the cheese stall out there, it has demand all of a sudden. Now it has demand again. That is so weird. I'm gonna try just moving these things, putting them back because it seemed to work for the fruit stall. Okay, now there is demand on the Ferris wheel. Let's go ahead and do it with this one too. There must be something going on with the fences or something. Now this is bugging me because it's not perfectly straight. But I guess we can freely rotate it. So, okay, that one has demand again. And then I'm going to have to do the same thing with this one back here. Let's see. No demand for the ball throw. Okay, let's get a worker down here for the newspaper stand. Maybe the ball throw is actually too far away from any houses, I think, just because I can see where the green is highlighted. At least we got these other things working. Okay. I have unhappy people. These people need one more luxury point down here. Um, okay, I do like how the amusement park came out. I just want to put some trees on this side. So maybe we will get let's actually get a different tree there. Maybe this one. And some of the small trees. And we'll just make this area around the park look a little more natural. Now I keep seeing this notification I can upgrade my mayor's home. Okay, that looks nice. That does look nice. Let's Actually, maybe if I click on my house, maybe I can do it. Okay. Let's see what my new house looks like. I did not see any difference. Wait, was that a joke? Wait, what happened? Wait, nothing changed. It says complete one more request to upgrade. No, that's what it says now. So I don't know what happened to that. Uh, we need to figure out how to get more luxury into this neighborhood, to this house specifically, because we moved the amusement park away from them. So maybe if we do something with this plaza, they will be feeling better. So let's see what service they don't have yet. Okay, looks like they actually need cheese, fruit, vegetables, the butcher, the bistro, which I kind of would like to get another bistro. I think now I'm just looking at this again and I want to do something with this plaza. I might just delete some of these things that are here. Maybe it would be nice to have a nice big fountain in here because I do like having this plaza across from the park. Maybe we'll just move that guy to the back. I'm just not 100% on the shape of this plaza anymore. I want it to be a little more like this. Yeah. Okay. But would it be nice to put a bistro right here? That would be a good idea. Maybe we just move a couple trees. Okay, the bistro's not even that big. That'll look nice right here. Let's go ahead and plant some more bushes. Okay, and we can research something new. Let's go ahead and get the I'm just making sure everything up here is researched. Oh, I need this for the fountain. Okay. Townsfolk or artisans can work here. Okay, and that does fix our luxury problem. They now have 13 luxury. I guess I should have looked here at what actually provides luxury, but the bistro provides 3. Let's see what houses that is covering. Looks like it covers a few houses way over there. And the other bistro is somewhere around here. I thought, oh no, it's this one. Okay. Okay. So maybe these houses over here need a bistro as well. I've kind of figured out that, so if we look at this kiosk theater, it can produce 150, but the demand on this is 432. So I've kind of figured out that everywhere the road is green, which is going to be almost the whole city for this thing, it can supply to all of these houses this far away, but it's only supplying to the closest houses to it because it can only produce 150. But every house that's in the green area will increase this demand on it. And maybe this will be a little more clear. Well, I guess that one is actually meeting demand. That one is. But even like the bistro covers the whole entire city, but there are still some houses that are not being served by the bistro where the road is green, but the houses are not. That's because there's more demand than production. So I've kind of figured that out. Okay, I just keep looking at this amusement park because I'm like, it's so cute. If I put this clock gate back, is it gonna block everything off again? I'm gonna put it out here. Hopefully it won't. Oh, I want to click on the clock gate, but I can't even click on it. I guess there's nothing to see. Oh, okay, so now we have the fountains, and I want to see about placing this big fountain here. Right in the middle, I think. And I kind of want to erase some of this so that we have a bit of grass. Uh, I don't know if that's what I was going for. Just trying to round this out. Okay. And then this thing needs a road still. What if we just put a circle of dirt around this? I don't think the texture on the dirt is right. Uh, Maybe we have to make it bigger. I don't know why it looks dark. Okay, that's fine. Now I do want to move this fountain again. I want it to be lined up with the entrance to the park on the other side. Let's go ahead and get some benches in here, and maybe this green metal bench would look nice. Or possibly even the stone bench. This kind of perfectly matches the straight width, like what whatever I'm trying to say. This little portion that's straight across on the fountain is the same exact width as the bench. So that's kind of nice that it lines up like that. That's very cute. I almost want to do the same thing here and erase another patch and just have grass. I don't know if that looks right. I don't know. Let's go ahead and move this guy a little bit. In the puppet theater, I'm actually going to put over here. What else needs to go in a plaza like this? Some tables and chairs would look nice. Oh, okay. I need to research the wooden furniture to get those. Would this look cute right here? Hmm, maybe. And I kind of want to put the hedge around here. Yeah, let's keep going with this. And then maybe we will get the tall hedge also to make a little bit of a circle around the theater. I want to go ahead and put the tall hedge in front of the theater too. Yeah. Okay, that looks cute. I just don't like how close this is to the entrance. Okay, I made the dirt dark back here again. How many points do I need? I need 750 points to research that. We're running low on workers again, so I think I have some empty houses back here. These people want a single story house. I do not have any single story houses. And I might just let these people go. They want a house close to water, and I'm not gonna build any houses next to the water soon. Okay, it looks like so I don't know why this happens. Sometimes there is demand for this. Maybe it's just because I moved it actually. It's probably because I moved it, because it probably was getting a few of these houses where it was before. Let's check out the demand over here. Okay, so these are still working, still operating. No demand for that. Okay, so that all looks okay. I want to erase more of this plaza and just have grass. Um, hmm. Like a little grassy hill inside there. Now I also want, I think I just want this to go right there. Maybe we move this so it looks a little more circular. Yeah, I'm gonna do something similar over here. Okay, I think there needs to be a tree back there, and probably a tree on that side. I'm actually just kind of waiting here until I can unlock the tables because I want to place some tables in this plaza. And maybe some of the umbrellas. I think I am gonna put dirt in this corner, and I'll just erase. So it's like that. Okay, that looks a little more natural. Okay. Okay, so I'm liking this plaza a little better. I guess we need a few more research points to finish that up. Let's see what else we might want to place around the city. We've got some more people who want to move in. Okay, and that was actually our last house. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a quick break here. I will be right back. Um, and I'll see you guys in a second. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so I do want to figure out a couple more things that I can put around the city. I think I want to expand and build more houses. Um, but I'm also thinking that I don't want to expand too quickly and not have enough services for those people. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I think we do have enough research points to unlock the wooden furniture again. So um yeah. So we got the table now. We can place a few tables in this park. The table looks so tiny. Okay. Let's just get like 3, 4 tables around here, and then we'll go with the chairs. Okay, let's get 2 chairs on this one, and then put 3 back here. Okay. Okay, so that is pretty cute. Here comes my cat. There you go. There you go. Okay. And right, I don't know what else to put in here. Maybe we just put some chairs underneath the umbrellas. Or maybe we'll actually get this other chair. Okay. Okay, so that looks like a nice little plaza, I think. I don't know if I want to do anything else to this. I do actually want to place a fence around it, so we'll probably go with this little metal fence again. I think that looked really nice outside the hedge. So let's see if we can fit this in here. And maybe I should have gone with the metal fence first, just because it is a little bit of a tight squeeze now. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna fit around all those bushes and stuff. And you know what? I like that look a lot for the amusement park. I'm not sure I like it here. Um, what if we went with the wooden fence instead? And we could actually put this on the inside. So let's try this. Let's go ahead and put the fence around this tree, I guess. Let's just see how that's looking. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. I think I'll go with it. Maybe we'll kind of do something similar with this grassy area and even put the, oh, this arch is huge. Let's go with the wood, the small one. Okay. And then I really think there should be like a picnic blanket up on this hill. The closest thing I have is the picnic table that had the cloth on it, the tablecloth on it, which I don't see in here anymore. I do not even see that in my menu. So we definitely have it down here in the little picnic basket. So I know we did that quest. Oh well. This plaza is looking nice, I think. I do like how I put the different wooden signs up here, like street signs. We could think about expanding the neighborhood up here. I kind of want to see how much coverage we have with the shops and things. I don't know if I want to place any more food right now. I feel like we're pretty well covered with food. Um, hmm. The shoemaker is covering a lot of houses. And I just want something that will look nice, I guess. I was hoping to unlock a few more of these houses today. Or not houses, but the buildings. And place some of those, but You know what I actually think we should do is I think we should move over to Fontebrock and start building our city there. And maybe we can figure out what's going on with the flowers and the perfumer and the crops and those different things. So let's go ahead and try it. It says a gentle valley lake bordered by fertile grounds paints a picture of a farmer's village ready to be brought to life. Hmm. So what do I want to do here? I kind of like the dirt road. I'm not sure if I like how wide I made it. Maybe we'll do kind of a wide dirt road, and I'll probably just delete that house for now. We'll do a wide dirt road up to here, but then we'll go with the size 5 in front of the houses, and we'll do something like this. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some more of this road. Okay, I guess we have a family that wants to move in. And we should think about making a plaza for them as a town center. We can get a butcher already. So, you know what? Let's put that guy right there. And should we go ahead and get all of these? Let's see how many workers the butcher needs. And I might just put the clothing store right next to it. These buildings look very similar, so I think they look nice together. We just need one worker at the butcher. And we still have all of our things unlocked, so we can put a fountain in here. Let's go with the metal bench this time. And possibly some small trees. Maybe this one. I was just thinking of putting the trees on the corners here, but I think they would look better if I did a little line of trees back here. And maybe even down this side. Maybe I will just move. Well, it's got the benches on it already. I don't want to delete those. So, um, I might put some sand where these trees are. I don't know if I like the sand. Let's kind of fence the trees in and we'll see how it looks. We can add additional floors to the housing. Looks like we need another worker here and here. And then we can also place the mayor's house. So maybe I will just get myself living over on this side. That way we can start getting requests. Meg Weezy says, hi. Hi, Meg. How are you doing? Okay, that's a lot of houses, and I think I forgot to randomize them. Good. I just played this game for almost 5 hours, LOL. Oh, nice. How are you liking this game? Okay, let's see if we can get a different color here. I love it. It's so cute. It is very, very cute. I just moved to the Fontebrock region, if that's how you say it. And so I'm on the second map now. And I think my first city is coming out great. It has Twitch integration too. I saw that actually. Hopefully that is set up in my settings. Oh, it's not connected today. Okay, maybe it is now. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know if your name will pop up now since I didn't have that connected at first. Um, it seems like the Twitch integration turns itself off sometimes. Let's see. Oh, look, there you are. There you are. Perfect. That's so cute. Yay. Yeah. I'm okay, I'm glad it's working now then. Okay, I guess this is a different color actually. I don't know if the houses should actually be facing the water. Like maybe I should draw another road down here and turn all the houses around. I kind of think I should do that. This game does kind of remind me of Tiny Glade, and just in the way you can decorate things. But I like that it also has the people in it, and the people live in your city and move around and do different things. So maybe this will look okay if I turn these houses to face the other way. Let's go ahead and put a little road right there. I was also watching City Planner Plays stream this how do you do all the farms? I don't know. I don't think I've gotten to that part. Thank you for the follow, Indica Enjoyer 420. I don't know. I was questioning that myself because when in my first city I built the perfumer and it said it needed crops. Like it actually needed flowers in order to make the perfumer work and start selling things. So that is kind of why I moved over to this region now to see if we can't figure that out. So, okay, it just made the road a little wonky on this side. The City Planner Place has such a amazing way of decorating things. I don't know if you've ever seen his channel, but his town that he built in this game looked so cute. And I was like taking inspiration from everything that he was doing because I was like, I want my town to look like that too. I always wanted to live on waterfront property. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, yeah, these houses should be facing the lake, right? You'd want that if you were living here. And maybe my house too, I should turn it around. Yeah, so I'll put my house right there. Let's go ahead and get these ones turned around. And then I think this little symbol on here means that we need a warehouse. So let's find somewhere to put the warehouse. And maybe we will go back here. Got some more people who want to move in. And then we have this building called a granary, a large warehouse that collects crops from active farms. Worker demand based on amount of land per farmhouse. So maybe we need to start building these farmer residents. And let's get a worker at the warehouse. Okay. So they've got food and clothing now, all these houses. They should be happy. There's not very much room on this side of the lake. Maybe if we go up the hill, actually. Okay. So that is a little road going up the hill. I'm gonna try putting one of these houses. Let's just see what happens when we move someone in there. And uh maybe we don't need this road actually coming this way. Uh, I don't know. Okay, now there's a family living here. So we have 5 farmer residents. I'm gonna go ahead and build the research center as well. Maybe we need to unlock some things. Oh, look at that. We can unlock grapes. And then once we get some research points, we can unlock corn and wheat. Looks like we can also get a winery. Okay. So maybe we'll try putting the winery up here. I might even draw some more road up here. And even more this way. Okay, that's actually the edge of the map right there. I think this building is going to need some space to grow grapes. So, uh, let's try putting it there. And maybe we can actually take over some of this space where the trees are. Let's just see how this works. Okay, so it looks like townsfolk work at the winery, and we might need some more workers on the warehouse. This might not be a great place for the winery just because now this says it requires grapes. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe we can find out where the grapes are. I don't know. Uh, I know we unlocked them. Okay, I just clicked on, okay, on this building here, I clicked on the button down here that says farm, and it looks like now I can paint a vineyard. So let's go ahead and get these people growing grapes. We'll just, uh, I don't know why it's red all of a sudden. Nope, that didn't work. Hold on. Let's see what happened here. Oh, okay. I think I just drew it too big. So let's try going with a size like that. There's a limit here of 3,400 square meters. So maybe we can get a little bit more. Okay, that's about the right size. And that is actually all they can grow. Okay, so I think they're growing grapes now. Although they also need a connection, maybe. Uh, Building is not connected to a granary. Okay, I see. So now we need the granary. Up here? Let's go ahead and put that there. Yes, it needs so much, LOL. It needs the what needs so much? The I'm sorry. The winery needs so many grapes or just like so many buildings to work to make it work. I think that's what you meant actually. Okay, here's our granary. Uh no, so many different buildings. Oh, okay, okay. I see. That's what you meant. So, yeah, it is a little strange, isn't it? I guess I have some trouble actually seeing these buttons, like this button that says farm down here, which is behind my face, I guess, but um even there's like the same button on the mayor's house. It's just very pale, a very pale color. I couldn't even tell it was a button. So, at least I figured out how to do that. So, let's see if this is getting grapes now. It looks like they have 50 grapes, maybe. Click to enable. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I also had to turn on this red little button so that the winery could get grapes. Okay. Well, maybe I just want to put some houses across from the winery. They might like to live next to the winery. Okay, I just got like 3 achievements for setting up the farm successfully. Let's go ahead and move some people in up here. Is there any way to see how many grapes they're producing? Maybe if I click on farm, 119 grapes. Oh, Okay, that seems like a lot of grapes. But okay. I definitely thought the winery was going to be the one growing the grapes. I do need the research building. I guess it makes sense for the farmer to grow the grapes. Let's go ahead and get a road in front of there. And we can put some kind of tree, maybe just a medium tree. Actually, I want a different tree than that. Yeah, I want that one. Okay. The research center. Okay. It wasn't connected to the road. Wow, we need, oh, we don't, okay. I was like, wow, we need 10 people to work here, but we don't. We can put as many people here as we want. So these people want to live with food shops nearby, so they can live next to the winery. These people want a house near water. Did we fill up all these houses? Okay, so they could actually like to live there. So maybe we can build another winery because we have enough grapes to do it. Let's see what we're earning down here. Farm points. Oh, okay, interesting. So in this research menu, I guess we need farm points to unlock the corn and wheat. I'm not sure how we're earning the farm points. Okay. I might just put some more houses. Too expensive. I ran out of money. Okay. Well, let's get these people in here. Oh, what do they want? A house far away from neighbors. I don't have any houses like that. I was thinking about putting some more things in this plaza, like maybe some of the food stalls. I think I want them up at the front. Let's get the vegetable stall. Okay, that actually increased our profit a lot. Placing those two food stalls gave us like $100 more a day. I want to put some trees around the mayor's house. Yeah, that looks nice. And let's get some trees back here. Maybe I'll move that one. We'll get some smaller trees along this side. Too expensive. Okay, I ran out of money for trees, even. Desires a house surrounded by lots of trees. Well, we can plant some more, and we have no more available houses. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we should speed this up a little bit. just to earn more money. Let's see about 3 times speed. It actually does not seem that fast. 3 times speed. I'm just watching these people walking. They're not going very fast on 3 times speed. So we could place a couple more decorations though. Let's get a light on all these houses. Okay, and let's decorate my house. So I think I would like to put a light, probably one up there. We'll get two there. Maybe one in the middle. I also want some flower boxes. Okay, we are earning money just slowly. Maybe I put some benches up here for the people. I'm not sure if I make the people happier, will they actually earn more money? Because I know that placing decorations makes them happier. I'm just wondering if that then, if they make more money or earn me more money, if they're happier. Okay, I kind of want a bench in front of my house, so maybe the stone bench? Oh, I have to place it out here. Okay. Yeah, I can't put a bush there either. Well, I was thinking about putting bushes, but then I thought what I really wanted is a hedge. So I'm gonna get the tall hedge and we'll just place that around my house. Okay, that's looking nice. And then maybe some bushes. And maybe even some bushes down here. I wish I could place them in this spot. We'll just get a few more. Okay. Wow, my house looks nice. Okay. I think we have enough money for a couple more houses now. Oh yeah, I was gonna put them along here. So we can fit actually 3 more houses we can afford. Let's get more workers. And then I'm actually really excited about the farm. Like I want to keep unlocking the crops and things. These people want a house near a cliff. Let's just do a little more decorating. I'll put benches up here for these people. And then we can also give them the flower boxes because that is just so cute. The bench is in the way. Let's see if we can fit one back here. Doesn't look like it fits on this railing. These people also wanted a lot of flowers around their house, so I'm gonna plant some flowers for them. Okay, and they're at 20% happiness. I should have placed the flower boxes before I placed all these benches. Okay, and we can get flowers on the back. Okay, that is cute. That is very cute. I want almost like a different type of lantern, a different type of street light. Like maybe a wooden street light instead of this metal one. I just don't know. I don't know if this fits the farm community vibe. But maybe it does. Maybe it looks all right. I might upgrade these streets to a different maybe the gravel streets or I do kind of like the look of the dirt streets for this community, but I just don't know. These streetlights look a little bit fancy for what I'm doing here. Okay. Um, well, I actually think I'm gonna wrap up the stream there. Um, I do wanna look at my amusement park one more time. Let's go back to the first city because that was the main goal for today was to build this amusement park. And I think it came out looking great. And when I say to build the amusement park, I did build it yesterday originally, but I rebuilt it today in a different spot because I did not like how it looked yesterday. I love how it looks today. I think I think we did a great job designing it, redesigning it, and I also did want to start the Fontainebleau region today, and I think that area is really cute. I do like the crops, and I like how the farm, you have the two different styles of houses for the farms and whatnot. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. For some reason, it does that every time I load into this map. Everyone becomes unhappy, nothing is working, and then it fixes itself. So This is where the amusement park originally was. I changed this up. I went ahead and made this just into a regular plaza. I added the bistro there, which we actually need to decorate that. And then I created this amusement park back here, which is so cute. I just love looking at it. I wanted to see it again. And it is up on this cliff. So I think we can get a nice picture of it. Well, actually, it's a little hard to see from the entrance because there are so many trees, but we'll take a nice picture of that. Yeah. And I think it looks really cute. So I'm so happy with the work I got done today, everything that we did. And I appreciate you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.